and highlighted which students are on the proficiency end, which students are going to need some real critical attention to make sure that they get that push to be proficient, and which students are on the bottom end of this and are going to need some sort of other intervention to get them anywhere near proficiency. Something that you can do, and the reason why Excel is so great is that we can basically combine all of our classes together if we want. And so again, the way to do this is, and I've just blocked out the students' names on this sheet, but you can go over, copy the entire sheet, and onto a separate tab here. And what I've done, and I'll just do an example, on a separate tab, copy and paste, and just go period by period and bring over those students. So I'm selecting 8, I'm holding shift, I'm going to go down here and copy, and I can basically line up every student that I have. Now, what I would recommend is doing that, putting all your classes on the same sheet, and this is going to be good for several reasons. The first is that it's going to allow us in one sort of fell swoop to go through and clean up the data. The reason why we're in Excel is because we were tested on a lot of benchmarks that have not been taught. So I'm going to go to the district timeline, and I can see, okay, the students took this before I had started teaching impacts of law. So I'm going to take out benchmark 3.10, 3.12. I'm going to take out benchmark 3.4, 3.13, 3.14, 212, 213, 3.1, 3.2, 4.1, 4.2, 4.3. So what I'm going to do is go back to my data, and I'm just going to take out those benchmarks that I haven't taught yet, because I want to see actually where my students are. 2.12 and 2.13. I'm going to get rid of 3.10. I'm going to get rid of 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, 3.4, and 3.2. I'm going to get rid of 3.4. Get rid of 4.1, 4.2, and 4.3. And now I've got clean data. Just like we did earlier, we can select all of our students, select them all, and filter them. And again, we're going to filter by average, because that is going to really give us a sense of where we stand. But now, and this is where we can really pick out, for all of my classes, what benchmarks do we really have to focus on. I encourage this because I think it's most realistic that we are going to be able to identify 3 or 4 benchmarks that as a 7th grade level, or as all your students are struggling with. So the same way that we did the average benchmarks before, we're going to type in equals average, open parenthesis, hold shift and go up and click the top one and drag it over. Find that little square at the bottom, drag it over, and now I can identify the weakest benchmarks, and I'm just going to mark them with an X. So 65, 54, 28, that's pretty low. 32, 39, 37, 37. I might have to circle back for those. 36, 36, 32, 31, 19, 29. Okay, we can pick as many of these as we want to, but keep in mind that it's better to really focus on those lowest ones first. So I'm going to go up and I'm going to lock the top row so we can see this all at once. Again, you go to View, Freeze Panes, Freeze Top Row, and now I can see my weakest benchmarks are 3.5, 3.3, 1.3. Turns out I'm a bit of a gas bag here. It'll take one more 5-minute video to sum up. Basically what we have though on this sheet is every class is going to be divided into a high, medium, and low group, and we have all of our students. We're able to see